Welcome back to the stage, Scott Shaver.
Yay! Our next game is called Marriage Counselor. It is for Will, David, and Sue. Now, David and Sue are a couple, and Will is our marriage counselor, which in this game means he has to go to the soundproof booth out on Speedway. Brian will keep him safe. Now, in this game, a couple is seeking help from a marriage counselor. Their marriage has problems. Only two of them. She has a problem with him. He has a problem with her. You're going to give me what those problems are. The counselor, when he returns, through their hints and general body language, will guess what the problems are. If he gets close to the problem, if it's like he's always driving while he's on the phone, and he guesses, well, he's always driving while he's on the telegraph, that's likely. You can give him an ooh to let him know that he's kind of in the neighborhood. He's in the ballpark of the correct answer. Okay, let's get the specifics. What is David's problem with Sue? Let's hear our suggestions.
She snores.
She snores, okay, yes. Yes, sir. She's indecisive.
7 toes.
She has 7 toes.
No.
Let's add something to snore. She snores
While she's awake.
while she's awake. So it's sad that you snore while you're awake and it's annoying your husband. Now, David's not perfect. I know he looks it. But he's not. She has a problem with him and his behavior in the marriage too. What is he doing that's getting on her nerves?
He's a kleptomaniac.
He's a kleptomaniac. He's pretty good. Let's make it.
Where's his real cheese?
His real cheese.
He shops too much.
But that's one's too general, one's too specific. The middle ground. He uses her underclothes.
Family friendly.
We're saying family friendly a lot today. So
Her kids and her here.
but they might be children.
That's true.
Other things. What's David's issue? I'm not
He wears her hat.
He wears her hat. What kind of hat? He wears her sombrero. So just remind us, Sue, what is the annoying thing that's getting on David's nerves?
I snore.
Wow.
While I'm awake. It's really weird.
And what is he doing to get on your nerves?
Oh, he steals my sombrero.
Your sombrero.
Yeah, he wears my sombrero.
Okay, so when the counselor comes in and announces successfully each person's problem, you'll applaud, let them know, and make them feel good about themselves, and that's the game. All right, let's bring in our marriage counselor.
All right. Eve, Adam, great to see you both again. I'm really glad you guys came back for another session.
We're glad to be back, Dr. Johnson.
Oh, wonderful. I think you made some real breakthroughs last time. You got to the heart of your emotions. You really started to identify the real underlying issues here that are keeping you two apart. All right? So let's talk about that a little bit. All right?
So,
The nights have gotten so much better, but it's just so very noisy during the day. And I don't know how to cope with it. At night, it's very quiet. But during the day, the noise just continues and continues and continues.
I don't know what his problem was. I'm practically perfect in every way.
Well, I can see that. So, Adam, what you're telling me your problem is that in the evening, it's loud. But during the day?
In the evening, it's quiet. All night, it's quiet. But during the day, it's noisy and noisy and gets noisier and noisier, and I don't know what to do with it. And anything that you could do at night, you can't do during the day because that's the way it is.
So wait, maybe I have this backwards, so it's noisy during the day.
It's noisy during the day. It's very noisy.
Did you fall asleep during the day?
Falling asleep is not a noisy thing.
I thought she was not out here a little bit. I was wondering if maybe she had one of those conditions that cause her to fall asleep and maybe snore during the day. I'm a professional, you know. Is that the problem?
That's
She
the
snores
problem.
during the day.
She snores during the day and keeps me up when I'm trying to nap in the afternoon.
Well, I think that's something we can probably resolve. Get one of them masks, something like that, oxygenator, something. So
I don't remember snoring.
you don't. You
No.
don't.
Oh, no, you're awake.
Well, the problem I think we can solve. All right. So
I'll
Eve.
put myself in your hands.
All right. So let's talk about your problems. Tell us what we can. What's the conflict here between you and Adam that perhaps we can identify and resolve?
Well, it's so annoying. You know, we live in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, I know that's not it.
Well, and unlike today, lots of times it's really sunny.
Right.
Right. And so I like to go outside.
Sure.
But the doctor understands because he has the same problem that I do. We're both follically challenged.
That's not by choice for me.
It's not a choice for me.
Follically challenged, right?
So you know, whenever I'm going outside, I do all the usual things. You know, like you put on the sunscreen.
Sure,
that,
sure.
You know, and you have the long-sleeved shirt.
Right.
And then I go to the closet, and I'm looking for that last thing that.
To make you feel safe and secure.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And I look
Coverage.
at Eve, and Eve doesn't need that kind of coverage. She's got plenty right here that takes
I've
care of her.
got red hair. I mean, I'm gonna sunburn in 5 minutes.
Well, wear sunscreen.
I wear sunscreen. That doesn't change the fact that,
So I
geez,
can-
he's driving me crazy.
I understand. All right, stay with me here. Stay with me. All right. I can understand you. He's a little follically challenged, and compared to him, you're pretty well endowed on the top of your head. Right.
So obviously I need this much more than she does.
Sure.
Sitting in her closet, it's useless to me.
Right.
But when I take it and use it,
Right.
it's tremendous.
Like they don't sell any of these anywhere in
Yeah.
town.
So can't you get your own hat?
No, we haven't been to Mexico lately.
You haven't been to Mexico lately.
We haven't been to Mexico lately, so
I
it's impossible for me
like
to have
those
one.
ones with the wine.
Sure. I mean, you're two amigos, right? So you both have your own sombreros.
Take me to Mexico.
Go to the store, have a couple tequilas, and buy yourself a sombrero. Problem solved.
Will do.
Problem solved.
Thank you so much, Doctor.